Hi everyone, my name is Duncan Robinson and I'm the Executive Director for Global Portfolio Management at Ingram Micro Cloud. I hope you're all staying safe and healthy and enjoying the Ingram Micro One event so far. I know there's a ton of great content, lots of things to learn, lots of things to work on together, so really appreciate you taking the time today to join my session, and I hope it'll be valuable for you as you go into 2021 and accelerate your business. My role at Ingram is to manage the Microsoft business globally, and I have a team of people dedicated to building programs, campaigns, initiatives, really aiming at accelerating the Microsoft business that we do together globally. We were proud to be named as Microsoft's Global Indirect Partner of the Year for 2020, and I want to share some of the things that the team are working on to really help you accelerate as we go into 2021. We know that the Microsoft business is a crowded space, and it's important to differentiate your offering as you stand out from the crowd and really develop your practice going forward. So I want to talk about three key areas today. One is infrastructure as a service and some of the exciting things that we're working on from an Azure perspective. Secondly is around business applications with Dynamics. And the third area is the modern workspace and some of the things that we're doing around remote work and security as well. So those are the three key topics that I want to touch on today. So first of all, let's talk about infrastructure as a service and how we can help you achieve more with your Azure business that you have today. We know that infrastructure as a service can be a complicated space, and there are many opportunities, many solutions that you can offer to your customers. But it can be difficult to get off first base. Really getting beyond that initial workload that you have with the customer, developing their environment, developing their consumption can be difficult. So what we've done at Ingram Micro is we've developed a 4-stage journey that we call optimize, secure, transform, and innovate. So these are 4 key stages that you can work through with your customers to help them grow their Azure environment and really accelerate their consumption and your revenue critically. We know that the first step in acquiring the customer and bringing them on board is often the hardest step. But once you have the customer, it's a great opportunity to really help them grow their environment, transform their environment to the cloud over time. So the first step is really about helping them to optimize. And some of this is a little bit about helping them to optimize their cost base that they have as a customer, talking to them about things like reserved instances, driving more automation into their business. And we've built some great capability around business intelligence to help them really understand their Azure environment and make recommendations on some of the solutions that you can launch with those customers in the future, to really position yourself as that trusted advisor for their Azure environment and experience going forward. It's really important that that first stage is all about helping them to optimize, because that first step for the customer into the cloud, can be confusing, can be complex. So simplifying and optimizing is really important. Second key stage, we know that security is incredibly important to businesses today. And as customers move more of their workloads and environment to the cloud, security is obviously a super important topic that you need to be talking to your customers about. So the second step that we built in that journey with the customers is all about securing the environment, leveraging things like Azure Sentinel to really be that security center that we provide, leveraging things like backup and disaster recovery, broadening out the portfolio of services that you can offer from Ingram Micro to your customers to help back up and secure their data is extremely important to your customers. The third piece is really about transforming. So we know that often customers, really want to put their toe in the water before they transform their whole workloads to the cloud. So the third stage is about helping them to transform, helping them to bring more workloads over to the cloud, and really helping them, obviously, again, to secure those environments. And then the fourth piece is really about innovating. So how can businesses leverage things like machine learning, things like artificial intelligence to really add business value to what they do as customers and their business going forward. We know that all end customers are different. They operate in different verticals, different industries with different customers. So leveraging some of the exciting capability within Azure to really help to drive business value is one of those critical things that we can do together as two companies. So what we've done is we've built 4 playbooks, 4 approaches, 4 sets of materials, campaigns for you that really go through those 4 stages of optimize, secure, transform, and innovate. And you can find those from us. The first one is available right now. So talk to your account managers, talk to your key contacts at Ingram Micro Cloud. We'll help you provide those materials to your customers, that data, in order to help them move forward with their Azure environment. Second thing I want to talk to you today is about business applications and how do you grow a business applications practice when you've maybe never even been in this space before. So maybe you've been selling your customers Office 365, Microsoft 365, maybe you do some Azure business as well, and you're thinking about ways that you can continue to grow your business with that customer base. We know that business applications is one of the most profitable, one of the key revenue generating areas of the Microsoft business, but again, can be one of the more complex areas. And if you've never sold business applications to a customer before, there's some risk there, right? You don't want to disrupt your relationship with the customer. You want to keep that trusted relationship with them. So what we've done is we've built a market-leading program for Dynamics to support you in approaching your customer, talking about business applications, but critically, we're working with some of the market-leading companies in the Dynamics space to help you deploy, manage, and support those Dynamics environments moving forward. So we built a program, a Dynamics Accelerate program that you can leverage as a partner that helps you right from how do you generate leads, how do you generate conversations with your existing customers about Dynamics, right through helping you with marketing, through helping you with how you do end user demonstrations, how you do licensing, how you run webinars with your customers. We can do all that for you. But that gets you in the door with the customer, and hopefully that gets you to a closed sale with the customer and a closed agreement. But then the next phase is how do you deploy the solution with the customer? How do you manage that solution going forward? And the good news is we have that covered as well. We've partnered with some of the market-leading companies in Dynamics that can help actually deploy and manage those environments on your behalf in a white label fashion. And we've created what we call our Dynamics Angels program to help support the customer through their life cycle, help to grow that environment, and help to really drive more opportunities in the life cycle of the customer. We know that for Dynamics is 10 times the revenue of Office 365 for an end customer, and a real opportunity to drive stickiness, to drive differentiation, and to drive greater profitability from the Microsoft business. And we want to help you, our partners, get your toe in the water, get your first Dynamics customers, and then develop that practice and that business over time. So go to microsoft.ingrammicrocloud.com/Dynamics or email us at dynamics365@ingrammicro.com, and we can tell you all about our program and help you close your first Dynamics deal and help you manage your first Dynamics customer. So the last area that I want to talk to you about is modern work. So modern work, we've all, most of our partners have an Office 365 business today or Microsoft 365 business. And there's more opportunities that Microsoft have created and market opportunities obviously today with the situation we're in with so many people working from home today, there's two kind of key challenges that we need to meet. How do we help employees continue to collaborate, continue to work together effectively when they're working remotely and working from home? And that's where Teams comes in. We built a huge Teams practice, a lot of materials, sales enablement, training, things that we can help you with to build that Teams practice, and critically to add your services and solutions to that Teams practice as you move forward. Second key area, we talked about this before, no surprise to you guys, is security. And critical as we're all working in different places, you can see I'm in my home office right now, as most of you are, I'm sure, really all about securing that end customer's environment. And Microsoft have done a really tremendous job in building one of the best security offerings and portfolios in the market today. What we've done to help our partners is we've built our own Ingram Micro Security Expert Program to help our partners who want to develop a security practice, but maybe have not done this before. So the Expert Program is a deep practice development series working with you to do things like drive security assessments with your customers, to build a services practice around that security motion, and ultimately to drive greater revenue, greater retention, greater value with the customers that you have today. One of the things that's critical for modern work is really driving that services opportunity. So putting services around, be it Teams, be it security, is one of the things that we're heavily focused on as a business to help you design and develop that practice. Third area is really about maximizing your profitability. We know that, let's face it, the Microsoft incentive program changes every year, probably gets more complicated every year, and we see a decline over time as Microsoft really shift their focus from the less transactional side of the business to rewarding some of the value-added areas like Azure, like Dynamics, like security, and like teamwork. So we've really tried to demystify the incentive structure from Microsoft. We've developed a lot of content, a lot of guidance for you on how to optimize your incentives that you get from Microsoft today. Things like converting an E3 SKU to a Microsoft 365 Business Premium, which can immediately generate you 5% more back-end incentive from Microsoft. And how you do that, and how you do that in a really simple, streamlined way, is one of the things we can help you do as Ingram Micro Cloud. So, 3 areas. We talked about Azure, how to transform, how to secure, how to optimize, innovate that environment. We talked about Dynamics, how to really get started with your customers, have a business applications conversation with them without the risk of really having that deep practice knowledge, because we've done it for you as Ingram Micro with some of the best partners out there in the market today. Third area, modern work. It's all about remote working. It's all about securing that remote work environment, and it's all about maximizing profitability. So please reach out to your account team today. They're armed with all this material, all of these programs, all of these enablement series to help you, our partners, have a fantastic year with Microsoft in 2021. I want to thank you for listening, for taking the time, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the Ingram Micro One event. And please stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.